In this video, we'll learn how to divide two fractions, where you will also have an example to practice yourself, along with a harder bonus question on how to divide two mixed numbers. Right, now before continuing with this video, make sure you already know how to multiply two fractions together, because we'll also be using that here. Links to our video on this topic are in the description or top right corner now. Right, so let's see an example. Calculate 1/4 divided by 2/3. So let's see the method. Now we flip the second fraction and multiply, which means that the first fraction stays the same while we swap the numerator and denominator of the second around. So 1/4 divided by 2/3 is the same as 1/4 times 3/2. Notice that we swap the 2 and the 3 around. Okay, now to multiply two fractions, we simply multiply the numerators together and multiply the denominators together. So 1/4 times 3/2 becomes 1 times 3 over 4 times 2, which is simply 3/8 because 1 times 3 is 3 and 4 times 2 is 8. And that's it. The answer is 3/8. Right, now it is your turn. Here is another example. Calculate 3/10 divided by 4/5. Give your answer in its simplest form. Follow the method from the last question shown here on the right hand side. Pause the video and have a go. Okay, so here is the answer. Again, we flip the second fraction and multiply. So 3/10 divided by 4/5 becomes 3/10 times 5/4, which is simply 3 times 5 over 10 times 4, and that comes to 15/40, because 3 times 5 is 15 and 10 times 4 is 40. Now we can actually simplify this. 5 goes into both 15 and 40, so if we divide the top and the bottom by 5, we get 3/8, because 15 divided by 5 is 3, and 40 divided by 5 is 8. Right, as promised, here is one more question which is a little bit harder. What is 1 1/7 divided by 2 3/4? If you'd like to have a go at yourself, pause the video now. As a hint, you can write the two mixed numbers as improper fractions. Okay, so here is the answer. Now, as mentioned earlier, write the two mixed numbers as improper fractions. So 1 1/7 is equal to 8/7, because 7 times 1 is 7, and then 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. Similarly, 2 3/4 is 11/4, because 2 times 4 is equal to 8, and then 8 plus 3 is equal to 11. So we have 1 1/7 divided by 2 3/4 is the same as 8/7 divided by 11/4. Flipping the second fraction and multiplying, this becomes 8/7 times 4/11, which when we multiply these two together, we get 8 times 4 equals 32, over 7 times 11, which is 77, and that is our final answer of 32/77. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you got those correct. You might also like to view our videos on dividing a fraction by a whole number and dividing a whole number by a fraction, which are very similar and build on what we've learned today in this video. So if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, comment below if you have any suggestions for future videos, subscribe so you get notified when the next video is out, and feel free to share with your friends if you think it would be helpful.